Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned Street Fighter Super? That moment when you close out the match with a flashy cinematic climax that shows what your character is really capable of. We all have our favorites from Street Fighter V. My personal favorite is Nash's Judgment Saber. Some of you might keep it more traditional with Ryu's Denjin Hadouken, but we all agree the best critical art is. Do I even have to say it? But here we are, less than a month away from the launch of Street Fighter 6, and I don't see anyone talking about the new critical arts. So let's do it. But before we get into the video, guys, make sure you always hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I gotta say it because if I don't, you won't. But anyways, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. Less than a month ago, I was at like 700. So big ups. Thank you everybody for doing that. Help me out. We gonna keep moving. But enough talk, let's go. And all right, now we have Ken Masters doing his critical art version. And I think this is actually pretty cool. The attitude and emotion is definitely there. Then shut up. With the face is dope there. That's the only place where that hair actually looks good, actually. Let's run it back. Let's give it some props where it's due. Yeah. And how'd I lose? I love that. That's not even a part of critical art. I just love hearing him say that. I want to hear a character say something like really generic, like, I didn't pay the rent, or something stupid like that. I just always think it's goofy. They have to say something when they're getting knocked unconscious. All right, now we got big body Guile with his critical art. I don't know if I've seen this ever. Big tornado harms, of course. That's not bad. A little plain. It kind of didn't do nothing for me, but it's not bad. I just wish it was kind of longer. It seemed like they gave more characters. Like Ryu's gets like a lot of sauce. How long his is? Well, we'll move on. Let's move on. All right, now we have the energetic track star herself, Kimberly, with her critical art. And this was actually very cool. I love all the colors with it. She's just bopping along, going in. On her trailer, it was really dope to see this. Woo! And the power driver straight into the ground. That was fair. That one's pretty cool. Not too long, not too hype, but it's actually got a lot going for it with the colors and how vivid it is. Like I said, for Guile, it's like these aren't as long. Like these don't seem like they're critical art versions, and I get that, but they're not like dramatic and longer. Like when we get to Ryu's, you'll see Ryu's is like juiced, man. His version is way harder than a regular. All right, now we have Juri with her critical art. You know, a big feature. Sorry, bad joke. Definitely sadistic nature. The feet on the face. Lovely face. Damn, it just kicks you. She don't give a damn. I actually like that. It's pretty good. I know a lot of fans would love to be in that situation, getting kicked in the face by her. It's just too easy. And see, now we have Ryu, the main character, and I'm gonna show you actually both versions of his critical art because I think you need to see the difference because his regular and his CA version is like way different. You know, gets a little bicep pump and a big uppercut. You like that? Classic. Not bad at all, right? Okay, so the CA version goes hard. It's ridiculous. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. It's Mortal Kombat in here. Show the man's whole skeleton get electrified. Like it's really crazy. It looks crazy good. They definitely put the budget in for Ryu on this because he's looking ridiculous with this shit. Like really good. Really, really good. Look how big that bicycle is on this time, and the contrast of the black and white, but you still see the color of the lightning. It's juice, bro. Like his is way better than the regular version. Like more than any other characters, I feel like his version like turns up to 1000%. Like it's ridiculous. All right, now we have Jaime's right here in his critical art version. It's just about the same. It just goes a little bit longer. He gets you off the ground and want to train with you. They showed this a lot in trailers, so I've seen this a couple times. And it starts whooping your butt, pulls your throat out. Did you hear that? It's like he took a bite out of an apple. That was a loud noise. Hold on, let's run that back. Hold up. That was a lot better. I actually like that. It was pretty good. And now we have the new protagonist, Luke, right here. And his critical art, because I played him in all the betas and especially in demo right now, it's really good. I like it a lot. The big punch and the animation, it's like the most like, they're really trying to show off the RE engine on that one. I'll run it back a little bit, but like they do a lot of facial expressions in this. They really try to show it off. Like the color and the like effects coming off the face. And this weird zoom in they do right here where he's like, woo, shit. I'm glad that worked out. Like, he's just like tired, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Also, before I forget to say so, shout out to Rajman Gaming HD. This is where we're getting all the footage for these first 8 characters. Make sure you check out their channel. They have over 1 million subscribers. So I'm sure you probably already subscribed to them if you're watching any kind of fighting game content. And I'll show you his channel right here. Boop. There you go. Check them out. All right, so here are the new 8 characters. I have seen basically none of their finishers all the way through, especially not the critical art version. So again, we're gonna do a shout out to Vicious. You know, he went out there to Capcom, got us footage. We appreciate it. Since we can't get the footage ourselves, we're gonna have to react to his, but I hope he doesn't mind. If this is his channel right here, if you wanna check it out. Yep, Vicious YT, check out his channel. Shout out to him, appreciate it very much. So we're starting off with Lily. Lily might be my main. So let's see how this looks. And she misses it. Yeah, that was on the trailer. We thought that was a regular version. And she falls right in the middle of her back. What's up with the positioning, yo? So you're telling me if I'm playing like a big body, like, hold on. If I'm playing like Marissa or somebody, after she does her critical art, it's gonna leave my ass up like that? Look at this shit. This is wild. She lands on you, she breaks your back and leaves your butt up. That's suspect, bro. You can't leave me like that in the streets. A lot can go down, man. You don't need to leave me like this. This is I don't like that. And now we're gonna check out Manon's critical art, and she's gonna make you dance, baby. Uh-oh, beautiful imagery. The big slam. All right, with a hard knockdown. I wanna run it back real quick, cause it's so quick. I promise you, I feel like Rio's is the longest in the game. Like everybody else's goes by so fast. And I heard that this is some like French nursery rhyme, right? That's what I've heard. Boom. I wish it was on the KO. It'd make it more impactful, but the way he cut this one is just in the game in training mode, basically. So now we have Marissa's critical art, and she has a lot going on. The big body, muscle mommy, punching him right to the wall. Take all of it. And she just rubs in your face and leaves a heart mark. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I seen this, I thought it was like that red right there. I thought it was like her, like, I don't know. I thought she like punched a hole through their head or something. Cause she's so strong. I don't know what I thought. It was just like really intense for me. I also like the added facial animation. We saw Zangief the first time when he got it done on him when they did the dev footage, gameplay footage video we watched a while back it came out. But when Zangief looks up right here in his position, his face is hella goofy. Like his whole bottom lip is quivering. He's like looking really crazy. I want to see how that looks on every different character. And now we have the main man, JP himself, so dignified. Mr. Johan. Petrikov is his last name, maybe? But this is his critical art. This one's kind of graphic from what I've heard. Oh, whoa. I didn't think it was gonna do that. I thought it was just gonna throw him. So the spikes blew up in his body? Is that what the spikes do or his crystals do when he does this? To ashes. So he goes up high. He has the crystal like manifesting in his chest, right? Oh boy. And it explodes. I want to see an arm left. Is that an organ? Is that piece of his body left like coming out? Organs impaled on these crystal spikes? Jeez, JP, this is not Mortal Kombat, bro. You gotta chill out. You doing too much. And now we have the life of the party himself, Dee Jay. The man's jigging. I love the idle stance, man. I want to see what this critical card looks like because I've only seen, I don't think I've ever seen this. The machine gun uppers. Jeez. Good night, that's it? Okay, that's not bad, but let's run it back a little bit. I thought, does the regular version look any better than this? I like that better. That looks way cooler. He did his back like that, then his front. Look at the impacts on him. Jesus, man. Bro, DJ's an asshole. If someone beats my ass like that, he does this afterwards, bro. Listen, I'm about to go pop the trunk on you. We ain't doing fists no more after that. We ain't friends no more, bro. Like, I gotta take care of you. We can't both leave this beach, like, you know, breathing. You feel me? Like, that's mad disrespectful that you just jigging on me, on my corpse after you beat me up like that. All right, so we have Cammy, like I said. I think this one's been shown off a lot because I think everybody's had this trailer of her on replay. So I think everybody's seen this by now, but it's still very cool to look at. With the kick cutting the neck, but it doesn't really make any sense because how can you cut someone's neck with your foot? Like, how did that even happen? But it's video game logic. We don't talk about it too much. What I said before that I actually really do like is the missile sound effects when she's like doing her like drills or her spiral arrows through. It sounds very good. And little like really like small fireworks. It sounds like. Boom. And then you know she does a great pose afterwards. The classic Black Widow Kind of crouched down, Scarlett Johansson pose, but it works for her. She's a special agent, all that. I like this one. It's not my favorite though, but I like it. Was I talking about the wrong one? Oh no, well, she still does a pose. Okay, we're good, we're good. This is the pose I want to talk about right here. Yeah, that pose right there, pose is outrageous. This pose right here is insanity. Like, it's craziness. This pose is crazy. And now we have E.Honda's critical art, which I think is the best in the game. I'm not kidding. I might not ever play E.Honda, but his critical art is the best looking. Look at that! Look at that! He spun you around so fast he made fire. That's craziness. And then he's flying with his head right into your stomach. Come on, bro. That's sick. That is sick. I'm sorry. It looks so good. It looks so clean compared to everybody else's. It looks so cinematic. E.Honda has the best one in the game. The best one in the game. That's a strong man. Think about how strong it would take you to be able to do that. Let's clap it up. Let's go. I don't know. Maybe E.Honda might be for me. I don't know. We'll see. So now we can check out Blanka's new super art, his critical art rather. I've never seen this. This is again another one. All the new 8 ones, all the new 8 characters I've ever seen actually. Woo! Damn! That was sick. We gotta run that back. Hold up. You want the beast? Let's go. You got the beast. I like that. I like that energy, yo. Bro, he's just, his whole face. Did you hear that? That's the sound of the man's lips running against that damn fur. Listen, 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 listen. You hear, like, that's his lips. Yo, Blanka might have the best one too. Blanka's is up there. I like that a lot. That got me hyped. He said, you want the beast? You got the beast. I fuck with the energy. Now we've got the wrestler, Mr. Zangief. That was my horrible Russian accent. Let's check it out real quick. The showboating, the wrestling. Picking him up, throwing him up, spitting pile driver from the heavens. Ooh, that was quick, but I like the impact on that. And the big shock waves look sick. No mercy, no remorse. Woo! The first one's a little good, pretty good too. Bam! I love that quick kick right there. It's pretty sick. And it's similar to the actual critical art, but that little kick that he does there with the showboating is pretty, you know, notable. We should definitely talk about that. Now let's check out Dhalsim's critical art. I want to see both versions on this one, because Dhalsim's very interesting. Come on, that's the Gear Second Gatling gun for Luffy. You know what that is? That's One Piece, baby. And spitting in with the burning hotness. With the stare down? What in the hell? What is going on? Why are you looking at me? Why y'all both looking at me right now? What did I do? They both looking at me like that. What's up? Okay, let's see the critical art version. I think that's with the big inferno, right? Or am I tripping? This is the regular version of the level 3. What we saw before was the critical art version. So let's check this out too. Accept it. So he doesn't drill in. Okay, that's the only difference. Yeah, it's not too much of a difference between the two. And I think the critical art versions just usually look a lot better, so I just play those. So it's fine. Well, there you guys have it. I finally seen all of the new Street Fighter 6 super arts, the critical arts, and I think they look good, pretty good. There's a lot of mid. Honestly, there's a lot of mid, but there's like 3 or 4 highlights that are like really, really good. E.Honda's up there, probably the best. Blanka, that one came out of nowhere. I did not think Blanka was gonna be that good, but it's probably my favorite now. Obviously Ryu with the big juiced up lightning uppercut. It's always classic, always cool to see. And then Luke, for me, that's the top 4 that I have. I think those are the best. But if you don't agree, let me know in the comments down below. Tell me who you think has the best critical art, the best super art. I would love to know what you guys think. On the way out, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe button. It helps me out more than you know. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.